Hi, I'm Brian Barnett, Mayor of the City of Rochester Hills, and thanks for watching. This week, our city experienced a significant weather event. The first tornado in many, many years, an F1 tornado, touched down in this neighborhood, North Fairview Farms, in the city of Rochester Hills on Sunday. Within minutes, we had our city's first responders on scene to evaluate and assess the damage. And throughout the course of the day, a well-coordinated response with our friends from from Homeland Security, from the National Weather Service, from the Salvation Army, our colleagues and friends, first responders from Auburn Hills, Oakland Township, and the city of Rochester, all on hand to assist our residents through this very devastating scenario. The storm itself was quick, on the ground for about 2 minutes, just before 6 o'clock on Sunday morning. But it was here long enough to do some significant damage. Damage to 30 homes in this neighborhood, with 6 of them being essentially uninhabitable. As I was here most of the day, I had the opportunity to ride in a helicopter with the national security folks. And as we surveyed the storm damage, what was interesting to me was to note the very peculiar nature of these storms. Some homes that had significant damage sitting next to homes that seemed virtually untouched. Trampolines sticking out of second floor windows next to homes where tents in the backyard were not even removed from their stakes. It was an interesting reminder, and it caused us to be mindful that weather and the environment is very unpredictable and doesn't operate during normal business hours. This storm again happened at 6 in the morning on a Sunday. What is important to note is that I think in a very positive fashion, the city responded quickly. Our parks teams were out cutting up trees as residents took them to the streets. Our building department methodically went through each home to evaluate structural damage. And we're out here again, and we'll be out here all week to make sure we're working as quickly as possible to get our residents back into their homes and get life back to normal as soon as we can. The City of Rochester Hills has an emergency preparedness scenario and a preparation team. We practice for things like this, specifically tornadoes. And we'd take this moment to encourage you and your family to have a same disaster preparedness plan in place. Should you be without cell phones or power or access to the outside world for any short or long period of time, where are you and your family meeting to be safe? How are you and your family communicating this information to friends and loved ones? Those kinds of things are important conversations that I'm sure are happening at kitchen tables all across Rochester Hills and certainly in this neighborhood. We're very blessed. This was our Sunday morning miracle. All this devastation and the disaster and damage you see around us, 0 injuries. We're very thankful for that. But we want to use this as an opportunity to strengthen our responses and to also encourage you and your family to have an appropriate disaster preparedness plan at your home as well. The city will be out here all week and into the weeks ahead to make sure we get things back humming here as soon as possible. The power is on and people are allowed by the fire department returning to their homes, and this community will rebuild and our city will move on. We're very grateful and thankful for the response of those who came out and spent all day making sure the situation was safe, and we encourage you and your loved ones to support this neighborhood in any way you possibly can. We're a great community, and that was on full display this weekend. Thanks for watching, and we'll watch as this community rebuilds.